Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street. Bill Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. What a morning it has been, seeing all this news coming out about XRP, Ripple versus the SEC. It is unbelievable the amount of information and documents that have been unsealed today. We'll get straight into that. Thank you very much to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new, smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. It's literally just starting to get really crazy right now, especially with XRP, one of my favorite projects. All right. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, and I would appreciate it. All right. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please, please, please do your own research. Do not take what I say as financial advice in these videos. It's very important. You need to jump on all the websites I've recommended, because you can lose money like that, especially in cryptos. And that is why I have my golden rule. I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. We can lose money so fast, it's crazy, all right? So please be careful, do your own research. Don't take what I say as financial advice. All right, formalities are out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an insane day with XRP and Ripple. And this, yes, the video is going to be about that today. And yeah, I did post this basically in like the span of 20 minutes. Well, like as soon as I saw this, I posted probably in the last, as soon as an hour of this information coming out from Ripple, the price just went up. It's down a little bit at the moment because it's the weekend. Things are usually quiet on the weekend. Now, I'm going to get into CoinSpot quickly before we get into all the XRP stuff, because there's some stuff happening in the market at the moment. Now, there is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You can get $10 in Bitcoin, but please do your own research. Yes, all these prices are in Australian dollars, and everything else like CoinMarketCap is set to US dollars. So I'm catering for everybody. Let's have a look here. Bitcoin sitting at 56,000 AUD right now. Ethereum 4,000. XRP is up 0.37%, so it's dropped down a little bit, obviously. $1.12. It's still incredibly cheap. Now, I've seen a lot of comments on people and what they should hold or what they shouldn't hold. It is completely up to you. I'm just pointing that out. It's whatever you can afford. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you how much you should hold or what you should or shouldn't hold, sorry. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. I guess where I come from my point of view, is that if you're in the crypto game, you're in the game. It doesn't matter how much you hold. You could hold 1 million XRP. You could hold 10 XRP. It doesn't matter. That's my point. You're in the game with every single one of us, and that's the main, I guess, the main thing here. But obviously you need to do your own research. Anyway, $1.12 is still incredibly cheap. I think now these memos have come out today. We're going to see some pretty crazy stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks. For sure. We still have until the end of the month for further fact discovery coming out here, guys. But there's been these memos that have been released today, which are incredible. Anyway, Cardano's $1.43, Solana $130, AVAX $121, Luna 73, Doge 20 cents, Shiba Inu's down, Matic is at $2.33, Crypto.com 62 cents, guys. You've got here Cosmos at $39, Link is at $21, Near Protocol $14, Tron is at 9 cents right now, Algo $1.29, and you've got XLM at 29 cents. You've got FTM $2.69. I am staking that on CoinSpot. Also, just to mention everyone that if you are using CoinSpot, they have added a significant amount of coins now just recently that you can stake. And I'll tell you in a second the one that's absolutely ridiculous APY. Hedera is at 32 cents, Sandbox $5.16, VeChain 7 cents, Axie Infinity is at $80 right now. It's down 2.79%. They have added this to staking on CoinSpot. I checked it this morning. Couldn't believe my eyes, but I believe it was about 64% APY. Now, I did the math. Just say, for example, you put $100,000 of Axie Infinity and you were staking this, you would receive, I believe it was over 1,000 tokens on the span of 365 days. Now, that puts it at that price point at $80, 1,000 tokens. It's about $80,000 a year if you staked $100,000 on CoinSpot. That is ridiculously insane. Bearing in mind that this price fluctuation, if it goes up in value, that staking amount would go up in value as well. So it's incredible to think the staking can earn this kind of interest on your money. So again, APY is annual percentage yield. So you are paid out in the cryptocurrencies. The longer you are staked on the network, the more you will earn, of course, but that's obviously comes with risks. So do your own research with that stuff. But again, Axie Infinity staking on CoinSpot, I saw that today, 64% APY. That is ridiculous. It's crazy. Anyway, Theta, $4.75. You've got Gala at 42 cents, Harmony One at 24 cents, Neo $38 is pumping. There's been some news about Neo. I'm going to look into that as well and do a video next week on it. Engine $2.41. You've got Quant at $164. That is still very cheap for what it is. And banking, guys, it's massive. And again, XTC Sinfin at 7 cents. Now, some other news here, guys, on obviously here you've got Coin360, guys. Everything's in the red. XRP is now literally in the green. It just changed, which is really nice. Obviously, got BNB, Luna, USDC, and USD Tether. They're the stable coins. If I go to Crypto Bubbles today, let's have a look here. Neo's pumping, SPA as well. Ton Coin, don't know what that is. TRX, you can stake that on CoinSpot as well. They've just added that. So Tron, you can stake that and earn some really nice interest. So have a look at that. Holochain as well. XRP, I literally can't see it there, but I'm sure it's there anyway. So let's go into some news. XRP Mega Whales, this is on top of all the news coming out here. You've got Mega Whales scoop up over $700 million in second biggest accumulation spree in history. I'm going to have a quick sip of water. Guys, I think that there's a lot... big whales are, anticipating some resolution with this case, which is really nice as well. Probably the reason why we saw, significant amount being bought and, transferred to Coinbase. I mean, you don't transfer 40 odd or 32 million US dollars for no reason. So there could be something brewing here. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's pretty incredible what's happening right now. But $700 million, that is a lot of money. So whales are preempting what's happening here. This is obviously in relation to the unsealed documents now, and there's a lot that James K. Filan has posted, and thank you for him for posting this information. I'll get into Twitter in a second. So basically the court today, this morning, I was literally got the notification from James K. Filan that these two memos have been unsealed. I quickly read through them. There is a lot of pages, about 30 pages of information that they got legal advice from back in 2012. This is a summary, which is really nice. We'll get into that in a second, guys. So the court has unsealed two legal memos by Perkins Coie LLP and their entirety as requested by Ripple and Chris Larsen, guys. So this is awesome stuff today, guys. The documents were both sent to Ripple in 2012, one regarding the NewCoin and the other about Ripple Network OpenCoin as well. So the unsealing follows a letter filed by Chris Larsen and Ripple proposing the documents to be released to the general public, which is incredible. And Brad Garlinghouse has endorsed that. We'll get into that in a second. Mr. Larsen believes that if any part of the legal memos is unsealed, then both documents should be unsealed in their entirety so that the public can review the SEC's characterizations of those documents in full context. Incredible. The letter also included Exhibit E, which mentions one piece of advice offered by law firm Perkins Coie that investors and employees should not receive XRP as it could risk the SEC designation of a security. The evidence suggests that Ripple executives made efforts to avoid XRP from being considered a security by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Perkins Coie, there, this is where it gets really interesting, guys, explain how to avoid turning XRP into a security. The legal memos sent by law firm Perkins Coie LLP show how its analysis helped Ripple to design the digital asset, which is Ripple coin or something, token, or we'll get into that in a second, guys. So check this out, to avoid being regarded as an investment contract. So the initial conclusions include that. This is a really good summary, because the pages are 30 pages long. It would take forever, and I'll show you that. Coins that are purchased are likely to be prepaid access. If sold to investors, coins are likely to be securities. Coins not initially sold may still constitute securities if sold at a later date. Coins may become commodities. Exchanges may be money transmitters or currency exchanges. Coins are likely to be regulated under counterfeiting laws. Founders and foundation may be subject to illegal gambling regulations. Accuracy and promotion of NewCoin will be necessary to avoid unfair and deceptive trade practices. What else have we got here, guys? Founders and foundation may risk related and aiding and abetting in activities purporting to using coins. Users of coins will have obligations to comply with state and federal tax laws relating to transactions involving coins, being XRP, which we all know that we have to comply with tax regulations. No matter where you are in the world, you have to comply with tax. It is essential. If you don't, you're going to be obviously in trouble. So just be careful with this stuff. Anyway, so as to recommendations, Perkins and Coie said, do not sell coins, accept investment through entity, do not collect fees, take steps to avoid misleading purchases of recipients of coins as to their value and risks associated with them. Avoid starting to or implying that the coins are equivalent to or compete with the US dollar or any other type of government-issued cryptocurrency. Do not advertise the coins for use in illegal internet gambling. They're not doing that clearly. Do not promote the coins for illegal or questionable uses, and educate the public on the users of that NewCoin does not oversee or otherwise control the use of the coins. Do not use coins in lieu of payment to employees. Founders should be considering publishing NewCoin usage conditions. That is pretty much a summary of what these documents came out. Now I'm going to get into Twitter because there's a lot happening here and this is going to be a pretty long video. Brad Garlinghouse, the truth is out for everyone to read. What we see is that the SEC waited 8 years to decide. They disagreed with this analysis, being the report from the Perkins and Coie lawyers. Decimating thousands and thousands of XRP holders who they purport to protect. In the process, so much for being a mission-driven, guys. So, Jeremy Hogan's come out. He's going to do a video, and I'm going to be fascinated to see what he says about all this information. He's going to have to summarize it because it's literally a lot of information. So, that is $50K well spent on legal fees. We are uploading a video for motion of reconsideration as we speak, which I literally shot these. These were being unsealed. So, as he was filming it, documents were being unsealed. So, this is an incredible video here. You've got, thank you Dino Di Pinto for this video, this here. I did retweet this. I'm not sure where that has gone. I will have to locate that. Now, Alan Tarek, guys, not a security. The fact that Ripple sought such advice in 2012 should be applauded, and I agree. They got legal advice, which clearly states that it is not a security and should be treated not as a security. So this is incredible as well. Now, if we go back down here to James K. Phelan, so we've got here breaking below the 2 legal memos that have now been unsealed. Now, I'm going to open this, guys, and it's in Dropbox, and I'm just going to wait for it to load. I'm going to continue to web. Here is the Exhibit C. This is the Perkins and Coie legal advice in relation to XRP. I did try to read most of this, but it took me forever, and there's a lot of information to digest here. But, guys, if you go to the conclusions, Ripple credits, this is what I was trying to say before, Ripple credits is obviously XRP now, right, that are purchased even if only secondary market might be prepaid access, but the company and founders are unlikely to be considered providers or sellers of prepaid access if their activities are limited to those described in the assumption above. I'm going to skip all this, guys, because there's a lot here, guys. So you can see the subheadings here. Ripple credits may become commodities. Exchanges will likely be designated money transmitters as currency exchanges, and company faces some risk from being similarly categorized. Keeps around any Ripple credits are unlikely to be regulated as counterfeit laws. Founders and foundation may be subject to illegal gambling regulations. Don't know why. Accuracy and promotion Ripple network will be necessary to avoid unfair and deceptive trade practices. Founders and company may face risk relating to aiding and abetting of activities purported by using Ripple credits, XRP. Now, I just want to keep scrolling down here because there's a lot here, guys. Legal analysis. And if you keep scrolling down here, this is the most beautiful thing I've seen in this whole 30-page document. And the securities section here, which is very important, guys. Let me keep scrolling down here. It's so long. Here we go here. Securities, the definition of a security. So I'm just going to quickly read this. Any note, stock, treasury, security feature, security-based swap, bond, debenture evidence in debenturness, I'm pronouncing this wrong, certificate of interest or participation of any profit-sharing agreement, collateral, trust certificate. We've got here pregonization here, certificate of subscription, transferable share, investment contract, voting trust certificate, certificate of deposit for security, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff here. I just want to point out here, guys, go straight down here. We understand that the primary reason for purchasing Ripple credits is to facilitate online commerce, not to engage in speculative investing, trading. As such, given the commercial nature here, Ripple credits should not be considered securities. And that for me is just the nail in the coffin as per all of this information here. There's obviously a lot in here in relation to that they couldn't really compare it because there's no real case evidence, specific to this matter, obviously, XRP being a security, there's no real case evidence here. They believe that it is not a security and should be treated otherwise. So it obviously is a digital currency, which to me, it's already been, decided on. It is a virtual currency. It is a digital currency. And they were obviously comparing this to the Howey test as well, which obviously this is all being debated right now. So guys, really incredible information here that's come out today. I'm incredibly bullish on this. It's unbelievable to think what's come out in the last, couple of hours, and to think what's coming out even further. It's just incredible. Now, I'm just wondering if my video that I tweeted in relation to Fox Business has come up just now. I don't think it has. I'm not entirely sure why. Anyway, that's pretty much it in terms of the updates here. There's a video interview here from Charles Gasparino, and in relation to XRP not being a security. I did try to tweet that, but it hasn't gone through. I'm not sure why. Other than that, really incredible news today, guys. It's just the beginning, and yes, the price will move, obviously, given this positive information that's come out today that it is not a security in these legal memos, and there's still a lot more that's to come out, and from the SEC side, which they have to release that information at the end of the month. So positive news today in relation to XRP, and I think it's going to be reflected in the next couple of weeks, in the price. That's a given for me. Obviously, today's gainers on crypto market cap, we'll get into that, coin market cap, sorry. You've got a $1.9 trillion market cap, $62 billion in volume. You've got BTC and Ethereum. Now, some funny stuff about Ethereum. Obviously, Gary Gensler has indicated that they haven't made a decision on whether Ethereum obviously was an ICO, but they did have an ICO. So they may go after Ethereum, and it's going to be fascinating to see what happens there. I think it's going to be very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised in the next few years if XRP comes out of this case on top, which I strongly believe they will, that XRP could overtake Ethereum. Just putting it out there, you never know. Unbelievable stuff here, guys. Now, Bitcoin sitting at 40,000 USD today. Down, obviously, today, which I'm not too worried about. It's been hovering around that 40 to 43,000 mark for a while. I think we're going to see some serious movements. Kevin O'Leary, I follow him religiously because he's an incredible investor, and you learn a lot from these people, but he's basically said the same thing. Once institutional money comes in, he believes crypto can hit 300K. That's what he said in a tweet here, which is awesome. XRP is at 78 cents. Very, very undervalued right now, even now with this news. Cardano is at 1 cent. Doge, 14 cents. Shiba Inu, Matic, Near Protocol, Tron, Decentraland Mana, XLM, Hedera, Sandbox, VeChain, Theta Network, Gala Games, Harmony, BCT, The Graph. Neo's down to $26. AMP is up slightly, guys, to 2 cents. You've got Theta Fuel, Ecomi, Rose, Holochain, XDC now is part of this ISO 222, the banking sector. If this news comes out in relation to Ripple, it's going to send these banking coins like XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algorand, Quant. They're all going to benefit. And in actual fact, the entire crypto market is going to benefit, which is really nice. Anchor, Rivain, Seacoin, Telcoin, MetaHero, Nervos Network, Superfarm, Digibyte, Winlink, UFO Gaming, XYO, Reserve Rights, Reef, DeFi is going to be big this year. I'm anticipating towards the end of the year that Reef is going to do very well. Constellation DAG, VThor, Electronium, Veracity, staking that on CoinSpot, earning some nice interest there, guys. Now, I'm considering staking Axie Infinity, considering you can earn 64% APY. That is ridiculous. Proton XPR, Star Atlas, Kin, Gas, Acropolis, Ubix Network, Olympus DAO, and Pipple. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about all this information that's come out about XRP today. Are you bullish? Are you holding it? If you don't want to disclose it, just comment below and say awesome news. Let's talk about it in the comments, all right? Stay safe. Have a good weekend, everyone. We'll speak tomorrow. Peace. Bye.